I think this is yeah, I don't know. It's something. This is not a real person. It's actually a virtual model from PantheonLab.ai. You can also switch genders, appearance, or race. So let's watch this clip. It's about 40 seconds long. Now, if you check out the website, it has the same thing, supported by renowned organizations in Hong Kong. By the way, if you want to go there, you have to quarantine whether or not you've taken the injections. So, and if you want to go to any place, you need 3 injections. So if you've had 2, you can't do anything, even if you were to go. So, yeah. Anyways. Now this is highly, let's say, it's fascinating, but I think we're entering the realm of complete disorder and chaos. We have AI now that you can type in words and they can shoot out an image of what you've talked about, right? Now, I don't know how expensive this is or how laborious it is to create something like this, but it doesn't take much imagination to see how problematic this is going to become very soon. Now, once again, this is assuming that it's real, that they're not lying. Maybe this is a real person, but there are a few points where the camera works looks a little bit strange. You might go, "Oh, that looks weird," but by and large, can you tell that this is a digital representation? Can you? I mean, to be perfectly honest, it looks 99% right. There's only a few spots where it's like, that's weird, and you don't know if that's just lighting or something like that. So we're now at the point where if they can create digital representations and they look real and they can fool 99% of the people 99% of the time, what does that mean for news? What does that mean for all these sort of Instagram, TikTok videos, streaming? They're talking about lip syncing. Okay, that's one issue, right? People can pretend to be other people, right? If you do a FaceTime call with somebody and they're using this fake digital whatever thing and they're pretending to be somebody else, you want to talk about catfishing problems. I mean, right? You think about all the fake news that can come out of this. Hey, look, this person, hey, this is Sally, and this horrible thing happened to me at the Baskin Robbins, and it's completely fake. I mean, how would you know? So now we're at a point where this is not a future dystopian possibility. Now, the technology probably isn't at a point yet where everybody can download a program and make it in 5 seconds or whatever. That's going to come. That might be available in 5 years or 2 years. I don't know. But when it does come, what is going to occur? And you think about the problem with fake news and people believing fake stuff right now. People believe fake stuff because it's pleasing to the ear. And even if there's contrary evidence that says the complete opposite is true, they just discount it. But now, if they have a digital representation of their fake reality, that would just only super reinforce it, right? So, yes, there is an issue with fake news and believing lies already without this, but what's going to happen afterwards? Lastly, think about the ramifications for dating. I've said this a million times. I would hate to be dating in this environment. I'm not. If you're dating in this environment, I mean, one of the key things would be, well, are you RNA altered, right? That would be one of the key things I would want to know, and people would have an incentive to lie. So even that wouldn't even be a good test. How could you verify? But look at this. Do you honestly believe that humanity can reject computer systems that are essentially giving you what you are biologically urging or attracted to? Do you think humanity can reject that? Or do you think 99.9% of people would say, you know what? Maybe an AI girlfriend or boyfriend is way better than the real thing, right? I mean, how often would you fight with an AI representation? And right now, it's a digital representation, right? But once it becomes realer and they build these sorts of like robots and things like that, and that's coming, I mean, unless Jesus comes soon, that's coming, then what is going to occur? People are just going to reject other people because it's easy. Why would you have a relationship with another person? Yeah, they're real humans, but look at real humans are annoying. They're complicated, they're needy, they're whiny, they degrade over time, right? Look at this. You can choose whatever you want. I mean, it is just almost otherworldly, the point that we're at, and yet people are pretending like, oh, it'll all be fine. No, it won't be. On our current trajectory, this is going to be the end of civilization. I truly believe it'll be the end of humanity because there's no reason to continue humanity. There's no reason to continue it if we're being taught that gratification and all this sort of stuff is just more important. The funny thing is that people pretend like, oh, they're virtuous and they would never succumb to this sort of stuff, and or they pretend that it's okay. Both are false. We have to understand our weaknesses and our limitations and be realistic about the prognosis of the future. And right now, it's not looking good. Could technology like this be helpful in some way? Yes, it could be. But like any other tool, we have to measure the level or the tendency for abuse. And I think something like this is far more prone to abuse than decent usage. I'll just put it that way. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. I find this utterly frightening. I'll see you all in the next video.